Oh, it's Shams the Man comic. Here we go. So, where am I gigging? I hear you ask. I'm gigging at a gig. Get this. That's not Project Mayhem. Can you believe it? I'm going to be gigging at Julie Brains or Jules Brain. I don't know what your name is anymore. You keep changing it, right? Jules O'Brain or Julie Brain. Okay. In Tamworth. Christopher's. Oh, it's going to be brilliant. But I'm not wearing my bowler hat. For some reason, I only wear a bowler hat when I'm emceeing. What do you make of that? Is that a good idea? Bad idea? I don't know anymore. I've given up on thinking these things through. But I won't be wearing a bowler hat. It'll just be like my head. And then comedy. Dragon Lord. I'm going to try it again. Have I told you about my struggles with Dragon Lord? Right. So I did a gig at the Great Intent. It was a really nice crowd. I mean, some acts called them tough, but I like people like that. So like there were all these board office workers. I think they were PwC, accountants and bankers and stuff like that. So like I always ask the audience afterwards, what do you make of it? Did it make any sense, right? And this one woman was saying to me, like I loved it. I love Dragon Lord. I love the image. A dragon, machine guns, uni leather outfit, got like a logo on my chest. Dragon Lord, who's cool, isn't he? And got a lightsaber. But she goes, I didn't like the dragon though. You lost me, right? You lost me when you started machine gunning everyone. And I said to her, look, it's an act of fantasy. It's a fantasy thing. Dragons aren't real. She goes, no, 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 no. I've watched Game of Thrones. Now, people have not watched Game of Thrones. It's not on Netflix. How am I supposed to watch it, man? I've heard it's good, right? I did. Someone borrowed me a copy of one and I fell asleep within 10 minutes. It's not a good sign, is it? But apparently there's a dragon in there. And she goes, I like that dragon better than your dragon. And I said, but my dragon, right, is creating world peace by wiping out wars. Think about it. Isn't that a better dragon? It's a socially conscious dragon, isn't it? It's going out there doing things. It's got Dragon Lord on his back. I might have like a rock music playing as well. I'll strap like a boombox on the dragon as well. Going, we're on a highway to hell. Bam, bam, something like that. It's exciting, isn't it? Got rock music like Mad Max. Remember the Doof Warrior? Maybe I'll get like a guitarist on his head. Then this other guy asked him, maybe I should just stop asking the audience like what they make of the sketch. He goes, right, I was with you with the dragon, right? But at the end of the sketch, you said the dragon unfriended you, right? And he goes, how could a dragon use Facebook? It doesn't make any sense. I go, is that where I lost you then? Not buying a dragon from Harrods that you didn't. I didn't lose you, but yeah. And he goes, yeah, yeah, but and I go, what do you mean? And he goes, a dragon's claws. He won't be able to operate an Android phone. And I just left it at that. I just went, okay. And then this other guy, this was my favorite feedback I've ever had. He goes, I like it because there is no punchline. He goes, I was waiting for a punchline, but you didn't do a punchline, did you? And I went, no. And he goes, why? And I go, I don't know. I just like that's how it ends in my mind. I mean, I could go back to the drawing board and come up with a punchline, but you've got other comedians doing punchlines, and yeah, why can't I be a comedian that just describes things? Is that good comedy? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm reading the Stuart Lee book, I've told you. It's brilliant, and he's talking about his method about repetition and pauses and boring the audience. And maybe I should do a bit more of that, long pauses for no reason whatsoever. Anyway, so like I said, I'm doing Christopher's Thursday, the 5th of March. If you're in Tamworth and you want to come and support me and listen to the same gag fail again, come out, man. It's going to be good. We've got other comedians. I haven't got the information at hand. I'm sure they're good. And then when I'm sat there watching them kill, I mean, with all that jealousy bubbling inside me, I'll be like, oh God, I better be as good as them. It's just awful, isn't it? Comedy, anyway. And then, right, get this. Where am I after that? Oh, yeah, Project Mayhem. Have you heard of that? I've got the running order now for you. Here we go. But it's not in order. People from far away. Tell me what you think of this. People from faraway lands, they go on first. And people from close away lands, like Birmingham, they go on last. So acts, maybe come later. I've had some people complaining there's too many acts. But, right, how long would it take you to go to, like, Southampton or London for, like, a 5-minute open spot as a bringer? How long would that take you? 2 hours there, right? And then you got to pay all that money, probably 40, 50 quid with transport. You got the food. You got to buy yourself a Greg's, hasn't you? When you get there, and then the tube pass that costs 12, 14 quid. I don't know. Or if you're driving, a congestion charge, and then you just sat there, and whereas with mine, you can't sit 3, 4 hours watch a great comedy. What's the matter? All right, then you don't want to watch it. Come later then, or don't come. It's up to you. Right. So here we go. Aidan Perrins, Hannah Gray, Nathan Parrish. I've said it fast. Paul Jennings, Leo James, Hedy Casey, Emily Cartwright, Tal Davies, Hannah Wheatman, Laura Monmouth, Pat O'Foyle, Jonathan Hipkiss, Sachin. That's the acts. See, I thought if I say I'm fast, it doesn't sound so much. But like they need stage time. I've got that room from 6 till 10, and I'm gonna give them stage time. If you don't like it, oh well, you can go to London or Southampton. Oh yeah, and then on the 9th, I'm going to Northampton. Ooh, are you excited for me? I've been to Northampton before, and it's a lovely place. Lots of lovely churches, and they've got a Greg's there. Cheese and onion pasty is very tasty there as well, so that's why I'm going. And I'm going to be performing at the Comedy Crate. It's a great gig. I've done it before. Upstairs room. The last time I went there, I was doing my charm talks with my drawings and stuff. They've been archived now because I can't be asked to carry a big folder around the city centre. I don't like it. I mean, I wish I had a projector or something. Do projectors exist nowadays? Then I'd have to carry the full setup, and then it's too much of a pain, man. So I thought I'd go back to just making noises with my mouth. What do you think? Is that a better option than showing drawings? I used to love my drawings. Maybe should I do more? What do you think, people? Are you still listening? Have you switched off? Have you got bored? I hope so. So then I'm going to do that at the Comedy Crates. And then hopefully I'll find my parking space. I like parking outside this chip shop because the man, he's always watching the car. I don't want anyone robbing my Yaris. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's not like you could get a Yaris, another Yaris like my Yaris, a grey one, right? And then after that, we're back at the Boston Tea Party, 15th of March. Starts at 6:30. I like to start my gigs early, 6 o'clock. What do you think? Make sure I take advantage of the room. Everybody's still a bit perky. In my mind, people start getting a bit sleepy about 9, 10 o'clock, so that's when the gig should close, and then everybody gets back into the bed. Hopefully they've got their electric, mattress going. I've forgotten what it's called. A heated electric mattress. Yeah, that's what it is. So anyway, who have we got? We've got Robin Harvey, Ben Briggs, Matt Taylor, Hannah Gray, Andrew Fayer, Josh Pugh, right? And I'm hoping that, we get some more acts in because we could fit some more. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 acts, so we could do maybe 4 more, and then we'll get out of there by 10. It's going to be exciting. Are you excited? Yeah, I bet you are. Yeah. Oh, that's my pages for Sajid. Oh yeah, I was thinking, shall I go on to Buzzsprout? Or the other one that I'm using, Podbean, what do you think? Because they both charge eventually, for the amount you can upload. And I can't do the RSS feed. Do you know what that is? Where you can connect to Google Podcasts without paying for the premium. So I'm mulling over whether to switch over to Buzzsprout. If anyone does podcasts, let me know, right? Because I saw Love Dev's using Buzzsprout, and he's smart, so he might be good. Oh, another bombshell today, right? I was in the gym, right? And I got, Fridays are pizza days to this guy that comes in. And he goes, I don't like pizza. And I got really scared. There's people out there that don't like pizza. Can you believe this? How terrifying is this? They don't like pizza. How could they not like pizza? Me saying pizza to you, right, is making me salivate just thinking about pizza, right? In fact, right, when I'm walking down the road and someone's walking towards me with a pizza box, there's a part of me that wants to attack that person, That's right. Mild-mannered, pacifist charm wants to actually attack an innocent human being for having a pizza. Just grab it off them, chuck them on the road, and then just stick my face in the pizza and start eating it as fast as I can. And even if they jumped on my back, I'd still be chomping away, yum, 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 with my face in there and it's burning and I wouldn't care. Because it's pizza, isn't it? It's cheese. Do you like cheese? Oh, can you imagine? Oh, right. So, yeah, there's weirdos out there in there. But maybe those people should have, security guards around them because, they guard money. But to me, right, pizza boxes are bigger targets than money. Because money, they have those little blow-up things, don't they? The security things. Yeah. What else we got? Sorry for coughing down anything. Oh, I watched a film. I watched a film called Downhill today, which is a remake of a Swedish film called Force Majeure, which was really good, 2014. So they decided to remake it. Now you got to ask yourself, why have they remade a Swedish film? Is it because people can't read subtitles? I'm guessing it is. Now, has literacy failed internationally? Oh, okay. If English isn't your first language, fair enough. But they do subtitles in different languages now. I mean, they always haven't they? Chinese subtitles. Remember, you used to get a pirate and it's got Cantonese subtitles and you're just getting aggravated, get rid of them. But you can't really get a refund off a bloody pirate copy, can you? Who are you going to complain to? You're the criminal. Think about it. You're complaining. So you go on the message board, don't you, and you're complaining. You're going, bloody Cantonese subtitles on my Rambo film. And then they're going, you got it for free. What's the matter with you? I don't know what's happened to this podcast. It's waffling again. It's gone on to, oh, God, it's over 10 minutes. Anyway, the film was rubbish, right? And, like, it's got Will Ferrell and Julia Louise Dreyfus. You know, really good cast. And somehow they made it a bad film. So that's an achievement, isn't it? For Will Ferrell to not be funny in a comedy. I mean, do you like Will Ferrell? Some people don't like Will Ferrell. But have you seen Elf? Wicked film that was, right? And then that other one, Anchorman, brilliant film. Anchorman 2, not so much. But he's consistently funny. If you look him up on YouTube, there's this bad boss or horrible boss character that he's done. It's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. But yeah, I didn't like it, and it's about skiing. Do you know the plot? I might as well tell you the plot, right? It's a spoilers all the way through this. So the whole plot is, right, this rich family, they go on a skiing holiday in the French Alps, right? And this avalanche happens while they're all having lunch, and the avalanche starts coming towards them, right? And he does what any sane man would do. He grabs his phone and he just legs it, right? And the family, they don't move for some reason, right? So they're just sat there, right? And then what sane man would just sit there? But then apparently he's the bad guy because he didn't protect his family. I think this guy's a hero. Bear with me, right? If that family are not smart enough to run when they see like an avalanche coming at them, are they worth saving? What do you make of that? I don't know. I mean, move. He grabbed his phone. He said, "Let's go." And they did. And then all the rest of the film is them trying to make him feel guilty about running and trying to save his own ass. But he saved his own ass, and then he has to like put up with all that palaver. Well, the original film was like better than what they've done here. Just a crap remake, yeah. So that's my amazing update about my shenanigans. I've not done anything else this week that's worthy of you poor listeners. But here we go. That's me done. Ta-ra a bit. Where did that come from? I said goodbye to you. Bye.